Hello and welcome. You're watching WION Fineprint. I'm Molly Gambhir. Trials for 10 Hong Kongers detained by China started in the mainland city of Shenzhen today. The 12 people, also referred to as Hong Kong 12, were intercepted by the Chinese Coast Guard from a Taiwan-bound speedboat. Prior to the detainment, all 12 were facing charges in Hong Kong linked to anti-government protests, riots, and violation of the security law. The case has attracted great interest in Hong Kong and the world over. This is being seen as a rare instance of Chinese authorities arresting people trying to leave Hong Kong. 10 out of those 12 Hong Kongers have been charged with secretly crossing the border and are set to face trial. The pro-democracy campaigners have called for fair hearings, and the US has called for the group's immediate release. Families of the accused have called for the hearing to be broadcast live, and lawyers have been barred from meeting the detainees. Chinese authorities have appointed state-approved legal representations for the Hong Kongers who have been held.
It's really a black hole justice, and no one had any faith in this judicial system that will give the people any chance of a fair trial. We only see black hole, and we only see suppression.
The U.S. Embassy in China, meanwhile, called for the release of these 12 Hong Kongers and to permit them to depart the country. The embassy statement read, and I'm quoting, "Their so-called crime was to flee tyranny. Communist China will stop at nothing to prevent its people from seeking freedom elsewhere." The Hong Kong government has said the defendants must face justice on the mainland before returning to Hong Kong. The detainees are expected to face further investigation on alleged protest-related crimes in Hong Kong. China has a history of putting dissidents on trial around the Christmas and New Year period in order to avoid Western scrutiny. The mainland Chinese courts are loyal to the Communist Party and do not challenge the party's accusations. Conviction rates are close to 100% in China. Pro-democracy protesters believe those freedoms are being eroded by Beijing, especially with the imposition of the national security law. However, China denies curbing rights and freedoms and claims that the legislation was essential to ensure law and order.